Hello, I'm Bunny, and this is a little lifey vlog number 2 or 3. I don't know, maybe I'll make this the first one again. I've been recording a couple of these, but I'm back in Seattle and I couldn't be happier about it. Tokyo was really, really stressful and I wasn't quite expecting that, but that'll be its own video about my experiences with Tokyo. But so I'm back home and life is good, and let's see. So right now I'm kind of focusing on trying to get my life into a more permanent state, I guess. I've been doing the college thing, and that's always one temporary thing after another, and you don't really move on until after you're getting close to finishing. So I'm really excited to be almost done. Um, I brought home a lot of pretty things with me, and I get to dress up a lot more, I think, for my last quarter of school. And I'm also going to be putting together like a business casual wardrobe to figure out what I'm going to wear to a real grown up job, which is scary. But so right now I'm starting to look at like little local businesses where I could start up my real life grown up career and start getting some experience for eventually starting my own boutique here in Seattle. And that's always been my long-term dream, is having the first J fashion boutique here in Seattle. I've seen you can find a little bit of clothing at like Owajimaya and like the in Chinatown here in Seattle. There's a little bit of that sort of thing available, but not really a whole lot. And that's always made me really sad that all of us J fashion lovers are always having to go overseas and online exclusively. So, but my dad has encouraged me to start selling as soon as I can. And my parents have always run a small business together, and they've sort of put their lives into it, and they really seem to know what they're doing. So I thought his advice had some merit on this. I thought he was pretty brilliant, and he's telling me that I should start as small as I can and scale things out as best as I can. So I'm going to put my focus right now into getting my boutique started literally from the ground up. I'm going to open a Store Envy and maybe an Etsy as well, but I'll probably just stick with Store Envy because it's more lenient without the handmade limitation. And so I'm going to be reselling some things. I'll be buying some things straight out of Japan and reselling them. I'll be selling some secondhand stuff, mine and other people's, and I'll be probably making some things of my own and selling them as well. So we'll see how it goes. I haven't really entirely decided what I'm going to sell yet, but I think it's going to be on trend. It's going to be the type of things that I would like to buy. And so wish me luck. And I just dyed my hair pinkish purple, and I'm really pleased with it. I feel like right now it's really bright. Um, I want to put some of it back into a barrette right now too, so we'll take that out. But it's mint, and this is something I brought back from Japan from Paris Kids, a giant mint barrette. That was one of the biggest, most surprising things to me in Tokyo, was how cheap a lot of things were as far as like the high fashion accessories and stuff. Yeah, some of it was so expensive, but then you could find really similar things at knockoff stores for like $3. So it was a lot of fun exploring and finding all the good deals. But so it's currently a pink and purple blend of pastels, and it's going to get a little bit lighter after I wash it again. I haven't washed it yet, but I like it a lot. My best friend did it for me, and she did a fabulous job. No, she always does. She's really good. It's kind of hard to see the differentiation between the two colors on camera, I think, but I'll try to give you a better idea. Can you see that a little bit better? There's both pink and purple, and they are actually distinct. It'll probably show up much better in natural lighting, so we'll deal with that later. Also, can I just assert the fact that yellow is the worst color to paint walls in Seattle ever? It sounds nice, it sounds warm and summery because it's always so cold and gray here, but no, like in a situation where 90% of our lighting in Seattle is indoor, like fluorescent lighting because no one ever has enough light, that means that all of your light is already shitty and yellow to begin with. So counterintuitively enough, the best colors to paint walls in Seattle are like blue and white, so that you're reflecting fluorescent lights a little bit better. There we go. Got my fluffy purple tasticness going on. Oh, I'm also wanting to put a lot more effort into my channel here now that I'm starting to get the hang of vlogging a little bit. I'm really wanting to put up some makeup tutorials and some more transformation videos and some other things. And I know I keep saying I'm going to do that, but I really am working on it and putting thought into it. And right now I'm in the planning stages, but I just finished unpacking. I'm still sort of settling in here and getting my things organized because I just moved into my parents' place and I've never actually lived with them in this house before, so I'm kind of having to construct my room from the ground up. It's not just like coming back home because I had to move out of my old apartment when I went to Tokyo. So it'll be a bit of an experience getting my life set up here and yet still keeping things semi-packed so that I'll be able to move into an apartment whenever I get that figured out, but that'll probably be a little while out. So I don't know, I'm still in this transitioning phase, but I'm willing to settle in here a little bit. Also, I was very pleased to get home from Tokyo because you can probably notice that my makeup is a lot better. I have access to all of my beauty kit now that I'm back home. So I was able to use some real concealer and some better eyeliner. This isn't even, I'm not wearing circle lenses or lashes or anything. This is pretty natural as far as my makeup goes, but still, just having face products that were higher quality was a big deal to me, and I didn't ever want to break down and buy really nice brushes or really nice foundation while I was abroad because there would be shipping involved for foundation that would match my skin tone. I'm way too pale for anything in Japan, and trust me, I tried. And I'm just, I don't know, I have things that I like, and most of it is American brands anyway, so I didn't really want to bother with all of that sort of stuff. But I'm really glad to be home. I'm really glad to see everyone again. And I'm glad that now I can sort of commit more time to getting my life in order and picking out what the next phase of my life is going to be. That's pretty exciting when you think about it. I'm going to be settling down and starting to make this whole thing a part of my life. So I hope I'll keep seeing you come back to me in the future, and we'll do things together. It'll be glorious. We'll do pink things. We'll do glitter things. It'll be a thing. It'll be a thing of things. That was a moment. Okay. I'm gonna go for now because I don't really have a whole lot to talk about yet. Unpacking suitcases isn't really an exciting video per se, but I'm finishing up a paper, I'm getting my shit together, and I'm gonna start blogging again a little bit as well. So keep your eyes out for me, and I'll be posting my first outfit of the day soon, I think pretty soon. Aside from my lovely Kigu. And I lost my button. Maybe you've seen me before, but I had a giant button and I have to sew it back on. I'm so naked without my button. Where's my button? I miss my button. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye bye, bunnies.